Before joining TCS, I started with the 90-day program. I wasn't even a coach per se. I was working for the federal government in the Department of Homeland Security and Emergency Management. I had received the nudge and was sort of at that precipice of my awakening, my transformation. I mean, even before I joined the 90-day program, knew that I wanted to get into mastery, to join the mentorship program and learn this method because I saw how powerful it was. Learning from Anat and the entire cohort that I went through mastery with was life-changing, just in its ability to give me a grounding in working with trauma, working with energy, in listening to my own intuition as a coach, and then feeling that foundation of confidence to be able to bring that gift to others and support them with my unique gifts. Going through training camp for the Soul Mastery was really a powerful testing ground, just in my ability to learn what it was that I was good at, what it was that I wanted to do, and how to engage with these different stories that I had, these limiting beliefs, and how they were rooted in the deeper, traumatic injuries, emotional injuries, learning from my childhood. And so being able to meet those on a week-to-week basis in my growth as a coach and as an entrepreneur was deeply profound and life-changing. And having that level of support in allowing me to meet my edge within a safe, supportive container and continue to hone my skills, both virtually within the small group cohorts, but then also in person at the retreat, to be able to guide people and to facilitate breath work and this somatic healing work, going from just facilitating small solo ceremonies for people to having, I've got one more group ceremony by the end of the year, but it'll be 3 psilocybin ceremonies that I've led this year and supported 4 additional retreats. So having that confidence to be able to go into a retreat environment or to facilitate a ceremony myself for 7 to 10 people, and feel confident that I'm able to hold that space, stay grounded, and be able to support anyone through whatever they may be going through on the physical, emotional, energetic, spiritual levels. That's something that I am very proud of having cultivated through the program. So having all of these tools, this diversity of awareness and practices that can be applied in these different environments based on what's coming up, and being able to meet myself at this edge of feeling the fear of being at that next level, of seeing my business grow and wondering, what's going to happen next as I look to do scale my business up in big ways. And with that comes some some contraction, which is, I've come to learn as the signal of I'm doing the thing that is continuing to allow me to grow, and to be able to be present with that fear and in the finding comfort in the fear and creating safety within my nervous system, creating safety within my body as I continue to meet that edge, has been such a gift to be able to give myself, but then able to share that with other people. I remember before I even joined the 90-day program, I sat in on a workshop that Anat and Chris were leading and just took notes on the TCS method. And this is before I was even a coach, guided somebody through a hot seat and loved the practice. And that's what, opened me to the understanding that, this is an avenue of coaching that I really want to get into. So getting the reps in and feeling confident in testing my capacity to do that, within the first couple of weeks of joining TCS Mastery was really beneficial in me getting that initial foundation of confidence that this is something that I'm going to become good at, that I'm going to be masterful at. So having that peer support and being hot seated by, the other amazing people in my cohort, building, friends that I to this day still speak to on a weekly basis, and will call up if I'm going through something heavy or challenging and receive support from them, has been beautiful to have these levels of friendship in people, and these world-class coaches who I can reach out to support. So I have experienced other coaching modalities and been trained in them. Training Camp for the Soul is the easiest to apply in its simplicity, in being able to just drop somebody into their experience, to connect to what they're feeling in their body, to create safety around it, and to guide them deeper and deeper into the root of what is causing the external manifestation that's showing up in whatever they're experiencing in the present moment or in their current day life, and being able to guide them in rewriting those old limiting stories over the period of half an hour to 45 minutes, and then integrate to figure out, well, what's next? What's possible now? What action do I take from that, is a beautiful experience to be able to support somebody in. And that is what I feel is different in Training Camp for the Soul versus these other coaching practices that may be based on neurolinguistic programming or some cognitive behavioral tools to support people in habit change, whereas this takes somebody deep into their experience and has them sit with it and create safety and then move through it as slow or as fast as they need. That is the difference that I have noticed